Bringing up Bates, Katie Bates shuts down feud rumors with Aaron. When it comes to the tight-knit Bates family, known for their strong Christian values and close sibling relationships, fans are always quick to notice when something seems off. That's exactly what happened recently, when rumors started swirling online about a potential rift between Katie Bates Clark and her older sister, Erin Bates Payne. However, Katie is setting the record straight, once and for all. The Bates family, stars of the former UPtv series Bringing Up Bates, have long shared their lives with the public. With 19 children in the family, there's always been plenty of interest and speculation surrounding their personal dynamics. Fans have come to love watching the siblings support each other through milestones like weddings, pregnancies, and business ventures. But in recent months, some followers began speculating that all was not well between Katie and Aaron. The rumors were fueled by subtle social media clues: a missed birthday showdown, a lack of recent photos together, and fewer interactions online. While it wasn't much to go on, it didn't take long for whispers of a family feud to spread throughout fan forums and social media platforms. Some even suggested that differences in lifestyle or parenting views might be behind the alleged tension. Katie, now married to Travis Clark and living in New Jersey with their infant daughter Haley, has embraced a somewhat more modern, social media-savvy lifestyle. Erin, a mother of 5 and a musician who still lives close to her parents in Tennessee, maintains a more traditional and reserved online presence. These differences, fans speculated, could have created a rift between the sisters. However, Katie Bates wasn't about to let gossip create division in the eyes of the public, especially when the rumors couldn't be further from the truth. In a recent Q&A session posted on her YouTube channel and Instagram stories, Katie took the opportunity to address fan questions about her relationships with her siblings. One follower directly asked if there was any bad blood between her and Aaron. Without hesitation, Katie responded with a calm but firm denial. "Absolutely not," she said. "I love Aaron to death. We're very close and there is no drama between us. Just because we don't post pictures together every single week doesn't mean there's a problem." Katie went on to explain that both she and Aaron have been extremely busy in recent months. Between raising her first child and traveling back and forth from New Jersey to Tennessee, Katie's schedule hasn't allowed for as many visits with her family. Meanwhile, Erin has had her hands full with her own young children, homeschooling, and her ongoing health challenges, which she has openly shared about in the past. "Life gets hectic," Katie said. "We all have seasons where we're a little more in touch and seasons where we're just trying to keep our heads above water with everything going on. That doesn't mean the love isn't there." Katie's response was well received by fans, many of whom were quick to offer messages of support and appreciation for her candor. Some even admitted that they were relieved to hear the truth directly from Katie herself. "She didn't have to address it, but I'm so glad she did," one follower wrote. "Family is everything to the Bates, and it's sad that people jump to conclusions just because of what they see, or don't see, online." Others pointed out that as more of the Bates children have grown up, married, and moved away, it's only natural that their relationships would evolve and shift. In fact, Katie used her platform to advocate for grace and understanding when it comes to family life in the public eye. "It's tough when people expect you to prove your relationships through Instagram," Katie shared. "The truth is, we talk on the phone, we send messages, and we see each other when we can. That's what real life looks like." Though Erin hasn't publicly addressed the rumors herself, her subtle social media interactions have helped reinforce Katie's message. In recent weeks, Erin liked several of Katie's posts featuring baby Haley and commented with heart emojis and words of encouragement. She also reposted a picture from Katie's visit home, where the sisters were seen laughing together with their kids. These interactions speak volumes for fans who have followed the Bates family for years and are familiar with the warmth and unity that define their relationships. Erin's quiet presence and support offer a gentle reminder that not everything needs to be explained or defended in detail. The Bates family has certainly faced their share of scrutiny and challenges over the years, especially as public figures navigating both fame and faith. But through it all, they've consistently shown a commitment to staying grounded in their values and close to one another. Katie's decision to shut down the feud rumors was not just a defense of her relationship with Erin. It was also a call for empathy and understanding in the way fans consume and interpret their online presence. People change, families grow, and things don't always look the same, Katie said in her Q&A. But at the end of the day, love doesn't go away just because you didn't post about it this week. As Katie and Travis continue settling into their life as new parents, and Erin continues nurturing her growing family and creative passions, it's clear that both sisters are simply living out different seasons of life. Their bond, though sometimes played out quietly and privately, remains strong. In a world where social media often paints only part of the picture, Katie Bates' willingness to address the speculation head-on is a reminder that real life doesn't always follow the script that fans expect. Relationships evolve, moments pass unseen, and not every meaningful connection is broadcast for the world to witness. So for now, the rumors can be put to rest. Katie and Erin are not feuding, they are just being sisters, each in their own way. And for longtime followers of Bringing Up Bates, that's more than enough. Why can't Carlin Bates drive anymore? Carlin Bates, one of the beloved stars of the reality TV show Bringing Up Bates, has been facing a mysterious and deeply concerning health battle over the last couple of years, one that has significantly impacted her everyday life. Among the most startling developments has been her inability to drive, a restriction that has raised eyebrows and deep concern among her fans and followers. For someone who once appeared to be the picture of energy and health, this shift in her independence has prompted an outpouring of sympathy, support, and questions. So what exactly is going on with Carlin Bates, and why can't she drive anymore? Carlin Bates, now Carlin Bates Stewart, is the ninth child of Gil and Kelly Jo Bates, the couple at the center of the Bringing Up Bates series on UPtv. The show chronicles the lives of the Bates family, a large Christian family with 19 children, and has gained a substantial following due to its wholesome content, faith-centered message, and family-oriented dynamics. Carlin quickly became a fan favorite due to her lively personality, sense of humor, and infectious smile. She married Evan Stewart in May 2019, and the couple now shares 2 young children, Layla and Zaid. Together, they also co-own the clothing boutique, The Stewart House. From all outside appearances, their life has seemed full of joy, ambition, and family-centered goals. But things took a turn in early 2022 that altered the course of Carlin's daily life and her health. Shortly after giving birth to her second child, Zaid, Carlin began experiencing unusual health symptoms that prompted concern for both her family and her medical team. She began having sudden episodes of passing out or near fainting, which sometimes came with concerning neurological symptoms like seizures, tremors, and extreme fatigue. These episodes were initially unpredictable and often came on without warning, which naturally posed serious safety risks. While the Stewarts were quick to seek out medical help, the journey to diagnosis has been long and, at times, frustrating. Over time, her family and fans came to learn that her symptoms were not only mysterious, but also chronic and life-altering. Due to the unpredictable nature of her fainting and seizure-like episodes, Carlin has been advised by her doctors not to drive. This decision is rooted in safety, not only for Carlin herself, but also for her children, passengers, and others on the road. Driving requires full alertness, control, and the ability to react quickly in emergency situations. A sudden blackout or seizure could easily lead to a tragic accident, and even though Carlin is deeply eager to regain her independence, She and her medical team know that driving under these conditions would be irresponsible and dangerous. As a result, Evan has taken on the majority of the family's transportation responsibilities. Whether it's taking their kids to appointments, helping with errands, or managing their business logistics, Evan has had to adjust his schedule around Carlin's needs. This has also meant leaning heavily on family and close friends for help, especially during particularly difficult flare-ups. Carlin's journey through the healthcare system has been complicated. Despite undergoing extensive testing, from MRIs to EEGs to blood work, the exact cause of her episodes has remained elusive. Doctors have considered various diagnoses, including seizure disorders, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, POTS, and other neurological or autoimmune conditions. At times, the ambiguity has been just as challenging as the symptoms themselves. Without a definitive diagnosis, creating a targeted treatment plan has been difficult. Carlin has tried various medications, lifestyle changes, and therapies in hopes of stabilizing her condition. Some interventions have offered temporary relief, but nothing has fully resolved the underlying issues. Throughout it all, Carlin has remained relatively open with her followers, sharing glimpses of her struggle via social media and YouTube. In doing so, she's helped raise awareness about invisible illnesses and the emotional toll of living with a chronic condition, especially one that defies easy diagnosis or treatment. Not being able to drive may seem like a small inconvenience to some, but for Carlin, it's symbolic of a much larger loss of independence. As a mom of 2 young kids, not being able to jump in the car to take her daughter to dance class, run errands, or even grab groceries is a major disruption. It means constant reliance on others and a lingering fear that her condition may worsen or never fully go away. She's shared candid moments of her emotional struggles, feelings of guilt, frustration, and helplessness, as well as the strength she draws from her faith and family. Fans have applauded her honesty and vulnerability, often commenting with encouragement and stories of their own similar health battles. One of the silver linings of Carlin's situation has been the outpouring of love and encouragement she has received from her community. Whether it's through prayers, uplifting comments, or shared experiences, Carlin has found herself wrapped in a blanket of empathy and compassion from her fan base. Many people who also suffer from chronic illness, particularly young women dealing with undiagnosed neurological symptoms, have found a kindred spirit in Carlin. Her willingness to share both her highs and lows has helped remove stigma and given others the courage to advocate for their own health. While Carlin is still facing ongoing health challenges and restrictions like not being able to drive, she and her family remain hopeful. She continues to work with her medical team, undergo testing, and explore new treatment options. With time, there's optimism that a clearer diagnosis and more effective treatment plan will emerge, one that could eventually allow her to return to everyday activities like driving. For now, though, safety comes first, and although that means relying on Evan and others for transportation, it also means taking the steps necessary to protect herself and her children. In the meantime, Carlin continues to focus on her faith, family, and healing, one day at a time.